Good evening, good night. Don't sleep. So, since you guys are from various countries, so I have to greet you like this. Um, yeah, today is our first class. It is so exciting, right? Yeah, I'm also so excited like you. So, so this is the first class in this course called tablets. So, before you're getting to spiritual tablets, so you should know why we have to have these tablets with us all the time, isn't it? Like in the how you keep the pills in the pill box and carry with you like this. The spiritual tablets also like that because it's it enlightens your life. Spiritual tablets. See, when you are suffering from disease, you go to a medical doctor. So the doctor prescribe tablets or injections, whatever, right? So you when you take that tablet, what happens? Then you will be free of the pain, somewhere the pain in the body, isn't it? So that means that a tablet helps, reducing the inflammation and the pain like that. So that is only at the body level. But there is no guarantee that the pain won't come again, isn't it? So we need to know the root cause, why we are having this disease. So for that, we need to work more towards inner side of us, towards inner side of you, isn't it? So for that, the spiritual tablets will help. So actually, why do we need them when we ask this question? It looks basic, but it has a vast reasons behind it. Why do we need these spiritual tablets? So what is happening to us? For that, we need to know what is happening with us. Unless you find a reason what's happening with you, you will not get the point that you need a spiritual tablet. That is the problem. So how many of us really questioning ourselves? What is happening with us? Why we are getting the diseases? Why we are mentally ill, physically ill? What's going on with us? So for this, our socio-economic statuses also play a role in our life. Like, see, present society is always addicted to materialistic life, isn't it? So unless because all the time we will think about outside, like the physical world activities. So we involve only in the physical world activities. That is where we always become mechanical and materialistic, isn't it? So because humans completely forgotten about the nature and the natural life process inside. There is a natural life process going on inside of us that we never and ever think about it. We always think about, so morning we get up, then we start thinking about going out and we see what are the things we can do, how to earn money and, what to need, what not to need. And we keep planning more and more towards how good we will be in the physical world. But we never come inside and see how we are inside, right? So since the people mechanically run all the time, whole time after the materials, what happening is number one, you do not know what's going on inside of you. And meanwhile, when the economical imbalance is hitting, then what happens? Everybody cannot get the materials equally, isn't it? Because all the time we think about materials only. But economic imbalance is occur everywhere, in every country, in every place. So because of that, materials are not equally distributed. So then what happens? Automatically, the comparison and the competition arises in the mind. Then what happens? In the mind, it's not just one time, all the time. All the time, the mind undergoes the same thing. Then what happens? The mind becomes ill. Mental health will get affected, right? So, socio-economic imbalances, not only that materials, it also affects the human relations also, right? People won't will not like each other, and problems between the wife and husband, all these things. So what we understand here, the imbalance in the mind shows up, the imbalance in the mind because of all these reasons, all these reasons from outside. We are getting imbalance in the mind. That will show up on the body in the form of a disease. See, that means mental health, physical health, both are getting affected here. So, unhealthy body and mind cannot help the soul to be fit for the life process inside of you. See, these three are connected: body, mind, and soul. These three are connected. If one of them was unbalanced or two of them are unbalanced, the third one automatically will become unbalanced. So then what happens? Then further you will lose life energies, right? You will lose the life energies. Life is inside of you that loses its energy because it doesn't, because it is not gaining anything from outside except the pain. Because mentally ill, body also becoming ill. So all the time pain. What this soul is accessing? What it is experiencing from you? What are you giving to your soul? How you are feeding your soul? Only by your own stuff. Pain, fear, instability, unsafe, insecurity. So these are the negative aspects you are having, and you're feeding your soul also with that. Then how the soul will be happy? Will not be happy. So then what happens is, there will be a complete absence of peace inside of you. You will undergo restlessness and, no peace, stress, strain, because you're draining your energies, because you're putting all your energies on unnecessary things which doesn't help you, either mentally or physically. Of course, the soul level also. So then what happens? As a result of that, the person becomes bedridden, eventually dies. So the life will be suffered for that person. With that suffering only, person will die. So that is why, in order to understand this, the interconnectedness between body, mind, and soul, we have to, once you understand the connectedness between these three, then you will get cured of any kind of diseases. So it is like a holistic health approach. This spiritual tablets is holistic health approach. It helps you to recover not only at a mind level, mind and body and soul. So all three interconnectedness you will understand when you're doing this course. So that is why the spiritual tablets is required to every human being. It's not just people who are having some kind of problems. This is even for the normal person also. The spiritual tablets course is required. So that way, they will understand what they are. So for this, before this, we need to know, certain things. We have to do it, these spiritual tablets. Let's get into let me share my screen. No, not the screen. Where is my desktop? Oh, okay. All right, got it. All right. Okay. So are you guys able to see completely?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes, we
great.
can.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is our first slide, 12 tablets. Okay. So you have seen this picture, right? See, look at this, how he's sitting just like you. Just 10 minutes, how you are doing meditation. Exactly the same thing. So now the 12 tablets. So you have seen the tablets 1 to 6. These are called energy tablets. That means these tablets are important to access, to gain energy. Okay, first 6 tablets. And this is 7 to 12 to gain wisdom. You get spiritual wisdom because of these 7 to 12 tablets. But with 1 to 6, you get energy. So these two go together. Okay. It's not just, this is, we can do only meditation and meditation related things. So that's good enough to gain the complete health. No, it is not like that. You have to do it all 12. So let's start looking into the first one. All right. So the first one is Anapanasati meditation. Okay. So as you know that Anapanasati, Ana means in breath, Pana means out breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Sati means observe. So during this meditation, all you do is simple breath observation. How you are inhaling, how you are exhaling. That's it. So we can say that, it is so simple. What is so special about it? It is special because when you focus on your breath, what happens? Your subconscious mind will stop. Stop in these things. It is not that it stop forever. It will stop thinking. It will stop generating thoughts. Thoughts. So it stops generating thoughts means what? It doesn't interact with the physical world. See how you are generating thoughts, from where you are getting these thoughts and all. Because you are interacting with the physical world all the time. You are interacting with the outside activities. People or some things or whatever, like, traffic, for everything. So you are getting anger when you interact from it to outside. You get fear when you interact outside. So the thoughts are generated because you're interacting all the time outside. So those thoughts will be emptied from your brain. So from subconscious mind also, it starts thinking and generating or extrapolating. We see something and on top of that, we start extrapolating a lot. Something we will see and come home. But even that is past, it's done. But still you will stick there. And after coming home, you will tell the same thing in the home. And also you will start thinking about more and more extrapolating. And 2 or 3 scripts will be generated. So that is how we are getting ill. For everything, the same energy will get consumed. Right? Whatever the energy you gain, whatever energy you have stored in your body, mind, in your Sahasrara So the energy will be consumed, which are not necessary at all. That is how people get drained out of their energies. So such kind of thoughts, the thoughts which do harm to you, which gives mental illness. So all those thoughts will be emptied when you focus on the breath. The subconscious mind will stop thinking, and whatever the thoughts that you already generated will start releasing, them off. Okay. So then what happens is after few days or maybe few weeks, depends on, your geometry of your body, mind, and soul. So based on that, so you will slowly start emptying your brain. Then no more thoughts. Then you will attain thoughtless state. So that is what this simple breath technique will do to you. It's a great mechanism. Okay. So for this, you need to sit down at a comfortable posture like this. So if you are sitting down, that would be good, because you will have a support from element like earth also. It's not just giving the hard base, but it also has its own powers. So it's always better to sit down on the yoga mat, or else if people cannot sit down, sit on the chair also, it was good. So then sit on the comfortable posture, and at the ankle level, hold the legs. If you are sitting at the chair also, at the ankle level, you fold the legs, like on top of a left leg, you put the right leg. Okay. And sitting and lying down allowed, but only up to backrest only, but not the no backrest at the head level. It should be free here. And the second thing is, people who are suffering from diseases, they should do meditation for a long time, like 4 to 6 hours. So otherwise normal people, but initially in the beginning, we suggest whatever the age you have. For example, if you're 40 years old, you will start doing 40 minutes. Then slowly you can increase the meditation time. If you are 20 years old, you start for 20 minutes in the beginning, then slowly you can increase the meditation time. If you are 50, from 50 and up. If you are 70, 70 and up, like that. So the focus is always on the breath only, observing how you're inhaling, how you're exhaling. So after you're sitting in the posture, in this comfortable posture, and next what you do is you keep your spinal cord erect, but not stiff like this, just erect, and close your eyes. The moment you close your eyes means what happens? You are started traveling inner side of you. That means you will disconnect temporarily from the outside activities. That is what we wanted. So that is how you will start generating new thoughts, isn't it? So close your eyes and just like him, and focus on the breath. So even this can be done even your traveling period also. Like if you are traveling in the flight, so you will have some delays or whatever it is. You sit down in the airport at one place and do the meditation. That's it. So always, it's always a better. Sit down at one place and same time in the beginning, just to bring all your faculties and get used for it. Initially, that is how one should start. So then later, slowly, once you get established by life energies, then everything, anywhere you can sit down, you will be able to sit in the meditation for a long time. So here what happens is, once you close your eyes, you will start traveling inside of you. And when you focus on the breath, what happens? You are accessing the life energies from the cosmos. So here what you are doing is, by focusing on the breath, you are accessing the life energies By focusing on the same breath, you are carrying this life energy to your soul. So that is how you are feeding your soul. The food for your soul is this life energy only. So this life energy, what it does many things. So what it does was, it will balance your body, mind, and soul. It balances. Because of a mental health and physical health, what happened? The unbalance occurred. So now the life energy will start balancing all three of them. So that means you will get recovered from mental health, and you also get recovered from physical health. So that is what this Anapana Sati meditation does. Okay. So now, and another thing is, along with the balancing, what it does. So we have 272,000 energy nodes. Okay. This energy, how it spreads all over your body. It has pathways. It will pass through 272,000 energy nodes are there, located in all over our body. So through those nodes, the energy will passes in all over your body from top to bottom. So when you operate the body, you don't see those pathways. But when with your third eye, with the yogis will be able to see, and you also will be able to see once your third eye got activated. So these energy pathways will be seen through third eye. So what happens? These energy pathways, once these energy pathways are active, then what it does? This life energy, once it's entered in your body, what it does? First, wherever the blocks are there, those blocks will be cleaned up. So what are those blocks? Those blocks are, they will inhibit the energy, life energy, get into your body. It blocks. That is why they are called energy blocks. So all these blockages, it depends on, like, how big those blocks are, how strong the blocks are. The life energy will works that hard on you. So during that time, what happens is, there will be some physical symptoms may occur, like, some pain somewhere. Wherever you have some block, or wherever you have the low energy, it will start working there. So why your positive energies are getting lowered? Because when the negative energies are getting accumulated there, like fear or doubt, or anything, negative aspects, our negative aspects, negative thinking aspects. So when they are become more, they will accumulate negative energies. It will start manifesting also. But anyway, but now we are talking about this. So the life energy, once it's gone to that particular place, it will start working on it. So it has to clean up. It has to cleanse the negative energy, then it has to fill with the positive energy. See how much work it is doing, the life energy. So cleansing in nadis also happens. Nadi means like an energy node. Nadi, that is in Telugu, it is called nadi. In English, it is energy node. So cleansing energy nodes also occur. Next, you will attain thoughtless mind, that we already talked about it. You will get a thoughtless mind. Unless you get a thoughtless mind, the life energy cannot enter freely. So that is the first thing to be done. You have to stop thinking. You have to attain thoughtless state. You have to come to the thoughtless state. Then the life energy enters into your body through Brahmarandra. But there are people who experienced the energies will enter through hands also, and different parts of the body also. But theoretically, people say that it enters through Brahmarandra and the middle of the head. Then from there, it will pass through the Sahasrara. Sahasrara is the reservoir. It's a reservoir of energy. Here it is reserves, and from there The life energy is through pineal gland, it will enter into your spinal cord, where the pranamaya kosha is there. We have 7 bodies. One of them was etheric body. There the chakras are located. So this energy will pass through every chakra, and it cleanses, it balances and everything. Like, just like it balances not only body, mind and soul, it balances the 5 elements in our body. It balances all 7 bodies. It balances all chakras. So it does a lot of things. So that is why the Anapanasati meditation is very, very important for your wellness. Next. Yeah, I think I covered this. Now, okay. So people who are bedridden, so they have to meditate long hours, at least 4 to 6 hours. That's the minimum for them. So if they are, some people are at a terminal illness and critical, they're very critical. They have to do whole almost 10 to 12 days, 12 hours. Okay. So, and not only this, even people who are having continuous thoughts. I mean, they know it, at some point of time, they know that they're suffering because of the thoughts. Such people also, they have to do long hours of meditation. Okay. Now, next thing is, so next tablet is, these are all like, the first 6 tablets give energies. So this second tablet is pyramid meditation. See this pyramid. See the pyramid meditation. That means you are sitting inside the pyramid. So here you are doing outside the pyramid, the first one. And also it's individual pyramid, individual meditation. You just do by yourself. You will find some place and a time and how many minutes you have to do it by your age and all that stuff, and you do by yourself. Or maybe if somebody is guiding one-on-one, you will do it. That is called individual meditation. The second tablet is pyramid meditation. So this pyramid is you're sitting inside the pyramid. So what is this pyramid does? Number 1, it accesses more life energies, like 3 times more energies, and gives to you. So when you're doing individual meditation in the home or in your park or anywhere, you will get life energy for sure. When you're sitting inside the pyramid, whatever you're getting outside, 3 times more than that you will get inside the pyramid. So that is the concept here. The rest of the things is same. Whatever you happens outside, the same thing happens here too. The only thing is at a more intensity level. So that is what 3 times better energy field you can catch up with. So this is a pyramid. So there are a number of pyramids at all over the country, and more in India, of course. And there are pyramid houses, healthcare centers. Every healthcare center also has a pyramid. Or else, you can buy caps, pyramid caps. Like, it comes up to here, and put the pyramid cap and do the meditation. You can buy the pyramids, like, simple pyramids from Amazon and Amazon.com, and set it up in your home and sit in the pyramid. So that is what the pyramid meditation is. Okay. Next. So what happens? See, these are the different ways of doing pyramid meditation. There are pyramid houses, like, anybody is setting up a pyramid in their home. There people can gather, or there you can go and do the meditation if they're okay with that. So, and the second thing is nursing homes. Nursing homes also will have pyramids. Okay. Like in India, there is a place called Jagityala. So there is a nursing home with a pyramid. So whoever goes to that hospital, they will get an access to do pyramid meditation. Similarly, group meditations hall. If there are a group meditations happening, so that entire hall can be constructed in a pyramid way. Mega pyramids are there in various places. Even in America also now they're coming up. And India, there are mega pyramids. In Bangalore is one. Bangalore is the mega pyramid, 160 feet to 160 feet. Similarly, another one is in Kurnool, and another one at various places there are pyramids. If anybody goes to India, must see those pyramids, must visit and do the meditation. And another thing is pyramid water. What is this about? So in the overnight, you keep water and you put pyramid cap on top of it. The water vessel, fill the water and put a pyramid cap on it. So overnight, then what happens next day? That will become a pyramid water. That means the water will absorbs a lot of life energy from the cosmos. So when you drink that pyramid water, it helps you by many ways. And the second thing is people who are having some skin diseases and all, they can use this water to take bath. So number of ways, you can use that pyramid water. So pyramid, you can buy the pyramid waters and just cover the things. Even the food, you can cover the food by pyramid caps. So the food will be energized. When you eat that food, you will get healing energy, right? So number of ways like, water, food, or anything, even vegetables. Vegetables also, you can cover with them if you have good big pyramids like that. So that is what the pyramid meditation is. Next, group meditation, this third one. What is this about group meditation? How different it is from individual meditation. It is different like this way. You will get more energy. You will get more energy because when you are sitting with many people, what happens? What happens is a big energy field will form. Lot of energy. Everybody will access the life energy from cosmos. That means a big energy field will occur. It will be formed. So then what happens in that? Such a huge energy field when it is formed, then if there are any blocks, strong blocks are there inside the soul, then what happens is, so the huge chunks of blocks will be cleaved off because it's a high energy field. So it's a lot of astral surgeries happen that way. Astral surgeries in the sense, like, see, because of a mental illness or else, physical illness, what happens? So because of our negative thinking and thoughts, negative aspects, and when you see, wherever you focus, your energy goes. If you are focusing on the negative aspect, like a pain or like fear or anything, all your energy goes that way. So that is the problem. If you focus on happiness or something great and which gives positive energy to you, then you will gain positive energy. If you focus on negative aspects, you will gain negative energy. On top of it, you will drain all your energies. That is the biggest problem with the negative energies. First of all, you access the negative energy. On top of it, whatever the positive energy you have, that will be drained off. So totally you become negatively energetic. So because of such kind of things, unknowingly we do these things, right? So because of that, what happens is inside all our 7 bodies will become sick. Like somewhere ruptures also happen, somewhere blocks, somewhere ruptures, somewhere cuttings, n number of things happen inside that we don't know. So we just carry all that illness, that's all, and feeling bad, go to the hospitals, pouring a lot of money for x-rays and all that stuff. So during this high energy field formation in the group meditation, what happens is astral surgeries will happen by celestial masters, the astral masters. So what they do? So what their power will do? The cosmic power, what their power will do? what they do is wherever the cut is there, that it will be stitched. Just like, how the surgeries happen, how the doctor will operate and again he stitches wherever it is required. He will take it out and he will put some other organ. He will stitch and he will do bandages and he will put some medicine and all that stuff. How the doctors do it, the same way the astral masters also, they do, they will, help us by stitching and by rupturing and all that, putting and everything, bandage and all the some kind of those kind of things. So that is why these group meditations are important. The astral surgeries by masters will happen. So that is the difference between individual meditation and group meditation. So in the individual meditation, if the small blocks are there, they will go off and everything balancing will occur and cleansing will occur and everything. That's good. But if huge chunks are there, blocks, and also the inside all 6 bodies are so sick. So those kind of scenario will be totally changed when you do a group meditation. So that is why group meditation important. So people who, if you have a group, you just do by yourself, just a 40 days group meditation, or every day in the evening, just gather 4 or 5 people and do group meditation and fix some time, some place, or maybe, different places also, one time in one house, another time in another house, like, places can be changed, same time, same, different with the different people also, because each is, some people will have high cosmic power, some people will have medium cosmic power. When you do the group meditation with different people also, the experience will be different. So that is another way of doing group meditation. Next, Dhyana Mahachakram, attending Dhyana Mahachakram. PSSM will help this Dhyana Mahachakram, every year at different places. In America also it started. So that such kind of Dhyana Mahachakram also people should attend. So that so many people will come. They do meditation together, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So that helps. Next, birthdays, enjoyments in our home, like, so there are so many small parties will give. So yeah, in addition to the parties, since people are there, just everybody sit and do the meditation, birthday parties, or else or anything, any kind of, or any friends came to visit you. So all of you sit down and do the meditation. So that way, one should experience the group meditation also. And the next one is, 4th one is full moon meditation. Okay. So what is about this full moon meditation? Why it is so important? The full moon meditation, as you know that, the Paurnami. In Telugu, we say Paurnami. Or many languages, people say Paurnami or full moon or new moon. So this happens every month, right? First 15 days, he will increase in his size, and also he'll complete on Paurnami. And after that, again, he will start decreasing. Isn't it? Increasing and decreasing. So for the Paurnami, when the moon is getting, during the full moon, when he's slowly he's increasing, then what happens is, so that is the best time you have to do the meditation. So how it would be? So generally, the Paurnami day, people who are suffering from diseases, they will do full moon meditation 7 days. Like, 3 days before full moon day, and 3 days full moon day, and 3 days after full moon day. 3 days before full moon day, and after 3 days, after the full moon day, 3 days. So total 7 days, they will start doing the meditations. If people don't have any diseases, it's normal, they're healthy. So such kind of people, a day before full moon day, and a day after the full moon day. Just 3 days is good enough. So that is what it's written here, 3 days. Some people will do like 5 days. It depends, like, the availability and convenience. whatever the way you can do it, you do it. 7 days, 6 days, 5 days or 3 days is good enough. So 3 days, people generally do it, everybody. So then what happens is, whole night people will do it. Or else, sometime you can fix. This is up to you. So people can do whole night, like, with the intervals of time. You do it 3 hours and take half an hour or so. Then again, 3 hours, something like that. So here, full moon day, what happens is, you will get a lot of energy during full moon days. Even you do individually also. Even individually or in the group, it's more, obviously, right? So what happens is, the moon comes so close to the earth. So because of that, what happens is, your energies will be pulled up. Even you might have observed, oceans will, they will increase in the level during the full moon day. So everything. So that is what happens. Even in the, even on the human body also. If whatever you have inside of you, that will become that will become more. So if you are ill inside, the illness will be more, because it will try to, it works on your body and automatically it will comes up on your body. It works on you, it enters inside of you, and whatever is, it will start working on you, these energies, then automatically it will brings up on the body. So that time people will become ill also. If people are mentally ill, they become more worse that time. So that is why during such kind of full moon time, what happens is, it's always important for everyone to sit down in the meditation, silent meditation. And many people, they maintain silence. Silence not only just by mouth, the silence inside the brain also. They will try to maintain the whole meditation in thoughtless state. That means they focus on the breath. So that is why one has to take more and more energies inside of the body. So that helps to recover the mental and physical level also. So that is how the full moon meditations will, we have to take advantage of full moon meditations. And during that time, people should be light stomached, not to eat so much. Like, even they eat, at least they have to only limited amount of food, and giving some time before meditation, something like that. So it should be little food, and also right food to be taken. So that is what the full moon meditation is. Next, vegetarianism. So you all know that vegetarianism is important. Even America kind of countries also, they eat salads, because in their regular, their lunch packs, there won't be any fiber. So they know it, they need fiber to the body. So that is why they eat separately. In their recipes, the vegetarian food, they eat more non-vegetarian food. And vegetarianism is not there at all. That is why they separately they eat salads, isn't it? So here, that means what is understand, having vegetarian food is very important for the body. This is at the body level I'm talking about, isn't it? Now, let's see at the spiritual level. Okay. So what happens at the spiritual level? So this is all. Okay. Okay. So spiritual level, what happens is, okay. So we will go a little more about the scientific approach. Okay. So when you see non-vegetarianism in the sense like what? Killing the animals, right? Killing and eating the animal. So eating animal is okay because they have claws and fangs and all that stuff. But we don't have all of them. But still people are preferring having non-vegetarian food. If they know about their digestive system, if they know about their dental structure, probably they may change. Because society is encouraged that way to have non-vegetarian food all the time. So they're just people going by that. But in reality, if you see the dental structure or our digestive system and dental structure is matches more towards herbivores, not the omnivores. So if you put a vegetarian food inside your stomach, your digestive system is it's easy for it to digest. So when you put the non-vegetarian food, also it digests, but it does a hard work on it. So because our digestive system is not to digest the non-veg food, it is for vegetarian food. Our dental structure also the same thing. So that is, towards our physiology. If spiritually, if you think about it, so what happens is, so the animals, not only that, even socially we will see. Socially what happening? If you, keeping the food storage is very difficult because you need to maintain certain temperature. Otherwise, the flesh will spoil and it stings, isn't it? So temperature problem, and also you need a lot of water consumption. For example, you need to clean the flesh, the fish or anything. You will consume lot of water, lot of energy consumption because you have to store the food. And all these things, one time, in India, there are so much power shortages. It's very difficult to maintain the temperatures which are required for the non-veg, to flesh. So all these problems will be there. It is economically also, it affects. And now spiritually, what happens? So what happens is, when the animal is getting hunted, getting killed, then what happens is, it undergoes a lot of fear. Because of that, it secretes some kind of secretions which are not good for our health. Because when at the time of its death, it secretes higher levels of adrenal gland, higher levels of a lot of hormones, toxic hormones, because it will die with the fear, and it will pain, and it will run all over, because of all these things, stress hormones, stress related hormones, everything, at a higher amount will be secreted during and at the time of its death. When you eat such food, you cook and you eat the food, all those toxic intermediary compounds will enter in your body. That will not be digested by your digestive system. Then what happens? All those intermediate toxic compounds will enter in your blood. So that way also it is not good. So non-vegetarian food is not good. And when you think much more deeper into spiritual process, what happens? That also a soul, just like you. So it took that body, how you took the human body, the particular animal took that particular body to do the karma. So it's all a soul plan. It's all written when it is coming to the earth. Then what happens? You are interfering into its karma and you are stopping it. You're not letting it do its karma. Then who will do that karma? That karma will come on you only. In the form of later, it will show up on you in the form of a disease. Because the negativity, the fear, whatever the negative aspects it underwent during its death, fear or like, crying, pain or whatever it is, all those things, those karma will start following you. So that's why we should stop eating. People will say, even in a vegetarian, even the plants also have life. Yeah, plants has life, but they don't have indriyas. But these, the animals have indriyas, like fear, and they want to crave for life. These indriyas, they have it. If not completely like a human being, but two of them they have. So that will become will come and catch you upon. So that is when non-vegetarian food is not supposed to take. So vegetarianism is the best for everything, for the body, for the digestive system, for the body, and also for the mind, and also for the soul. Next, silence and optimal diet. This is like a sixth one. Okay, this is the last one for energy tablet. So optimal diet and silence. So optimal diet, if anybody say optimal diet means people immediately they will reduce their quantity of diet. That's not the thing. Optimal diet. Optimal diet means you have to eat the right food, and you have to understand your physiology, your stomach. So based on that, you have to take the food. If it cannot digest, all the time, then don't eat all the time. So you need to understand about your physiology, your digestive system and other systems. Then you have to take only that amount of food and only whatever it is required. Some people will have allergies for peanuts. Some people will have allergies for eggplant, brinjal. Some people will have allergies for something else. So then you're not supposed to eat that. Unless after doing a meditation, if everything's set by any chance, then you can eat. So that is what the optimal diet. And also silence. Silence is very important. Okay. Silence means in Telugu we say, what is that? Maunam. Maunam means not talking. So here there are two things. It's not just not talking. It is not only outer silence. Here we need inner silence also. That is what I'm talking about in Anapanasati meditation, right? Thoughtless mind. So when you focus on the breath, inner silence will occur. That means you don't, at a time, you will not put 2 or 3 scripts in your mind. So generally what we are doing, we do routinely, we do something in the home or in the office, but mind will start thinking 2 or 3 things. It will start movies. It will stick to the past. From there it extrapolates. Though you are out of the past, but still your thinking will be there because of your emotions. So all these emotions and all your thinking, subconscious mind and everything should come to ground zero. It should come to a zero level only by silence. So you need to practice outer silence and also inner silence. That happens only by focusing on breath. So not only during the meditation, if whatever you do, whatever things you do, even you drive your car or you are going to a party, okay, you will talk to people. If you are not, you will not talk all the time to people, right? You will get some place, some time that be yourself. Just be yourself in real terms. Just focus on your breath. That's it. Then automatically what happens is your mental health will be improved. So that is how we have to improve our own health. So this is optimal diet and silence. So optimal diet is important so that, some kind of foods, for example, onion, garlic, and some kind of foods, what happens is it will make you aggressive. It will make you aggressive in the sense it make you to generate more thoughts. It's kind of, it works on your six senses like Arishad Varga, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Madamascharya. So it works on those senses. So that is why the food, what kind of food you are eating is also very important. So that is why you have to take right food. Having right food and maintaining silence, outer silence and also inner silence. So it's helpful to gain more energy and save the energy. Okay, you are accessing lot of energy is not enough. You access the energy and consuming that energy in a proper way also important, and saving that energy also important. Three things should be done. One thing is accessing energy from cosmos. Second thing is consuming it in a right way, such a way that you need to do the things only, you need to do only the things that gives positive energy back in return. In return, you get the more positive energy. Such kind of a positive things you have to do it. Such kind of positive things, thoughts you have to generate. When you generate a positive thought, it gives you positive energy. When you do a positive thing, from that thing, you will gain positive energy. So such kind of thing, that is how you need to consume your energies. And also you need to save like this, maintaining silence, having optimal diet, right diet, understanding your physiology, body, everything, all your karmendriyas and jnanendriyas. Jnanendriyas means mouth, taste, and nose, eyes, ears, and skin. Karmendriyas means legs, hands, those. We need to know each and everything about your body. And according to that, one has to set the right diet. So that is what about the 6 tablets. Now, the next one is study. 7th one is book reading. This is called, we also say that self-study. Okay, book reading. So what is so about it? We always read books. We read so many books in the life. So what is so special about it? So we read so many books. We also read so many textbooks from LKG to from now. But all those books, what it gave is different from what these spiritual books give. Okay. So this now from 7th to 12 tablets. These are to gain the spiritual wisdom. So the energy tablets and wisdom tablets, both have to go together hand in hand. So in this book reading, what happens is you will read spiritual scientist books. Spiritual scientist books in the sense they will discover the things. They do meditations all their life. They do practices, certain practices all their life. Their entire life, they put it in that. And the entire, whatever the experience they got it, and the methods, the experiences and everything they wrote in the books. But without that much hardship, we are simply reading by those books, we can gain that knowledge. They put their entire life, but we are not putting the entire life. We are accessing their books. We are accessing their experiences and methods and everything through their books, and we are understanding and we are gaining the knowledge. See how simple it is. They make our life so simple, the old generation people. So such books we need to read, for example. So there are so many books actually. So what it happens here when we read the spiritual books? So when we read the spiritual book, what happens is you will get the spiritual wisdom. What kind of wisdom you will get? You will get, I am not the body. I am not even mind. I am a soul. See? I am a soul. So you will not stay only at the body level. You will travel inner side of you. Not only during the meditation, even during this wisdom, during gaining wisdom also, you have to do the same practice. You have to Try to be at the soul level. So this kind of a transformation occurs in you through the wisdom gaining books, through this wisdom. So both have to go together. That is why I'm telling you. So the first 6 energy tablets, first I do this, later I do, no, both go together. So then what happens is you will get a consciousness, soul consciousness by book reading. Okay. So there are, it is like this. Yeah. There are so many books actually. So spiritual books, like, what you need to do is reading spiritual books in the sense, it's not just, page by page, just like not like a novel. You have to read each and everything. And when you're reading, focus on your breath and read the book. Then what happens is you will connect. You in the sense, you means at your soul level. Your soul will connect to certain sentences, whatever. Those sentences you need to write down in a book, and you follow those things. Then what happens is you will gain some knowledge or wisdom out of it. How you get the spiritual wisdom in the sense, it's not just by reading book. If you just read that book, what happens? It is just only information. Reading a book is just information. Somebody wrote a book and you are reading it. So you got the information. What is there in that book? Unless you implement what you read, you will not get a wisdom out of it. So wherever your soul connected, those points you write down in the book and later you implement in your life. From there you will get some wisdom. That is how the spiritual wisdom to be taken, not just by reading the book. Next, whatever the wisdom you got it, then you distribute. See, just after you got the wisdom, just keeping with you is no use. So from there, you will get more positive energy. Then you need to distribute. You have to share with other people. Okay. Then next, yeah. So you will understand, the true spirituality, with the long run, like, with the time. With the time, you will understand. But initially, that is what one has to do it. But with the time, you will understand more and more, what is reality, what is Satyam, what is reality, and where is God. And you yourself is a God. Your Atma, how it can become a Paramatma. All these truths and realities you will come to know. That is what called the wisdom is. Okay. So, there are so many books available and you can maintain a home library by yourself and all mini library so that you can share those books with others, and they also should start doing the same way and gain this spiritual wisdom out of it. So like that, you can arrange a book club, and on top of it, discussion, sharing the experiences, and all these things, can be done. So then it will become a Sajjana Sangatyam. Okay. So self-study, now the next form is, it becomes a Sajjana Sangatyam. There are so many books actually. I don't know how far you guys can pick up these things. Maybe your mentors can give you a big table is there. For example, I will tell you one or two. For example, if you want to transform from worldly boundaries to spiritual dimensions, then obviously, these 12 tablets books are important, and Osho books important, and also Samasya Adhyatmika Parishkaramu. These books are important. And if you want to develop a hard work character, if that is required in your life, then the life of Milarepa and Jonathan Livingston Seagull. So these books you need to read. So these are all, this is a big list is there. You can talk to your mentors and they will provide you the thing. All right. So like that, the scientists, there are some scientists, they also become, initially most of the scientists become spiritual masters later, So then what happens is they will be started studying at the body level, then slowly, their knowledge seeking will go towards the soul also. So that is how the many scientists, biologists, they all become spiritual. Those their books also you can read as long as those books are towards spirit, towards the soul. All the time soul knowledge level books to be read. Then you will get positive energy from there. And also you will have an opportunity to gain spiritual wisdom the way I told you. Okay. That is the methodology. That is the method. Reading the book and gain the thing. And next thing is, Sajjana Sangatyam. This is also called association with good people. Sajjana Sangatyam means, like, as I said, once the self-study, when you start sharing with others, then slowly, what happens is, it will become a Sajjana Sangatyam. So because of this Sajjana Sangatyam, what all you do, you will share your knowledge and also your experiences. So because of, but you should, the thing is, you need to understand thing. If the people are same kind of people, they also in the spiritual path, they also want to learn, understand these things. Your experience should be shared with them, but not everybody. Not everybody. Because when you are sharing the experiences, see, human beings, everybody, they're just energy units. Okay. If their energy are got responded in a different way, then what happens is they will start generating negative energy. That is not good for you. So that is why same like-minded people and also the people who are in the spiritual path like you, they with them only you should be able to share and your experiences and whatever the knowledge that you have it. So that is why that is the Sajjana Sangacham is very important. So and mainly and during this Sajjana Sangatyam, what happens? Two things will happen. Sajjana Sangatyam, the nirvanic body will get activated. So we have 7 bodies. Your 2 eyes seeing the physical body. And the rest of the 6 bodies, your eyes cannot see. Only third eye can see. So the third eye activation also will happen during a meditation. So third eye dreams and coincidences you will have it during meditation and Sajjana Sangatyam. Then those things can be shared also. So next, nirvanic body will get activated. The nirvanic body in this sense, it's a pure emptiness. Nirvanic body. It is like, physical body, etheric body, astral body, causal, supracausal, spiritual, and nirvanic body. Okay, nirvanic body means shunyam, shunya, void. That's it. Once you touch it, you do not need to do all those things. So done for the day. So nirvanic body means a pure emptiness. Once you attain the pure emptiness, when you touch the nirvanic body, these karmas and all that stuff won't be there. You will be free of all karmas. So during Sajjana Sangatyam, what happens? You will have an opportunity to gain more spiritual wisdom. Because of that, nirvanic body will get activated. So very, very important Sajjana Sangatyam also. Where whoever, when people are saying something spiritually, just sit down, go and sit. If you have time, just go and sit down. There's nothing wrong. You will get knowledge and just put that data in your brain. So next, if there are anything like, soul problems or anything are there, all those things, in the faster way, they will be healed. Healing also will be done. Okay. And another thing is, you will improve yourself, or else, you will become, you will go from body level to soul level. means, what I means it, if it is now we are saying the I means body. We are at the body level, physical level. But you will attain a stage that I means at your soul level. So all these kind of changes occur. These changes are important for the inner transformation that happens with the Sajjana Sangatyam. During Sajjana Sangatyam, what you do, you will share your experiences and also the knowledge, the spiritual wisdom that you got. How you get the spiritual wisdom? I told you in the self-study. That is how you need to gain the spiritual wisdom. That you will share with others who are like-minded, who are in the spiritual path. Then what happens is your third eye activations I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I am a soul. You will get that consciousness. You will develop. Yeah, you will develop from body consciousness to soul consciousness. So these things will happen with the Sajjana Sangatyam. Next thing is health sciences classes. See, this is very important. This is the 9th tablet, okay? Health sciences classes. So these classes generally will be taken by pyramid masters and also expert in meditation. So, ask any question to them at soul level or body level or like even socio-economic, anything. So because everything is interconnected as we are telling from the beginning, isn't it? So if the socio-economical level there is imbalance, then you will get affected. Your relations will get affected, isn't it? So everything is interconnected. Like, the physical world and also the spiritual world interconnected. For everything, the human being will get affected. So that is why we need health sciences classes to bring us, to make us understand all these things. So these generally the pyramid masters and experts will take these classes and you can ask any question to them. Okay. So there are, so you need to prepare the notes and you have to implement. This is also the same thing. How you do the self-study, the same way you need to do that. You need to prepare the notes. You have to implement. See, you will get a wisdom only by implement. If you don't implement anything, you don't get anything. So that is why implementation is very, very important. Okay. And a place for sharing experiences. And again, these are all, together. In health sciences classes also, they conduct the same way. And generally the mornings are best for to do any kind of spiritual process, like between 5 o'clock to 6:30. And also there are different stages actually to grow it spiritually. So Chalakudu, Sravanudu, Grahakudu, Bodhakudu, and Shashanudu. Okay. So Chalakudu in this sense, the Chalakudu stage is like a driver. Driver in this sense, he drives his life just for, having the worldly things. He doesn't know anything about spiritual process and he is not interested also. So that Chalaka stage will be like that. But he should develop interest towards a spiritual process. So that stage is for that. Then he will become Sravanudu. So initially anybody will be at a Chalaka stage. We all like that. So now we came into Sravanudu stage. Means we'll come into the meditation classes and we just listen. Okay. Then after that, what happens? Grahakudu. That means grasp. You need to grasp the things. After grasping, Bodhakudu. Once you grasping, gaining the experiences, wisdom and all, you need to do all these practices. Just simply grasping and stay like that. No. Once you grasping, you need to do the required practices. So after that, you will start gaining the spiritual wisdom That one you need to bodhakudu, means you need to spread. That is what they do, right? Everybody, Prabhupada, Vivekananda, and Patriji, Sadguru now, everybody is doing the same thing. Bodhana, Jnana Seva, Bodhakudu. Then what happens? Then Sasanadu. After that Sasanadu, they will start doing, the Vishwam, means the universe automatically put, once you are crossed that thing, then automatically the universe will take you into its own pranalika. Then they will do a big things, just like Jana Mahachakram, and the entire India will listen them. The entire country will listen to you. So that Sasanadu stage means, like, once they say it, the entire world will listen to them. So that is called Sasanadu stage. So that is how one has to keep growing spiritually, from Chalaka stage to Sasana stage. Chalakudu, Sravanudu, Grahakudu, then Bodhakudu, then Shasanudu. So all Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, they all became like that. So they all undergo their stages. If you see their life histories, when you read their life histories, they're all, from Chalakas. They don't have, they are like, doing Vitandavan, they're arguing this, that. They are just like anybody. So, but later they become Sashanadu. So these kind of process of how to do, what to do, this will happen when you attend health science classes and all. That is how they will make you. I mean, make you in the sense, they'll give you tips. They will try to put you in that path. Now you have to walk step by step, step by step, step by step. From Chalakudu to Shravanadu, here happens health science classes. Okay. So being as a Chalaka, you come and sit down here. Then slowly you will become Shravanadu. Then after that, you will step by step, you will move upon. Okay. So that is what the health sciences classes will make you, give you a great opportunity to become thing. So then what I can tell you. Okay. So here in health science classes, actually I'm telling this, much ahead also, much before. This is, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not but I am a soul. So that means, like, when you are at the body conscious level, then what happens? You will be dependent on everything, on everybody, isn't it? So when you're in the physical world, that is what happening. We are thinking like, we are independents, but in reality not. We depend on everybody. We depend on our family members. We also depend on our officer. We depend on the society. We depend anything, many things. So because the body, when you are at the body level, you always encourage yourself towards dependency, right? So it is, you will automatically, you will learn the philosophy of dependency. So I am not the body, I'm not even mind, because you will become slave of your own thoughts. But you think the thoughts are more important to you because you are more, but you are more important. So because once you think that you are so important, for that important, your own things, your own thoughts are more important, then what happens is, all the time you will be at outside only. You never understand your soul. Right? So, but in reality, no one is important when it comes to, when you compare with the Vishwam, with the universe. We are maybe when a small dot kind of. That's it. When you compare with the entire universe, how much you are, maybe a small dot. That's all. So, but in reality, for the such a huge universe, are you important? No. If the Vishwam, if the universe, it is changing something, then automatically, if we are coming into that, we're just gone. So that is why, and not only that, body at some point of time, after later the part of life, it will fall down, right? It's not at all permanent. And mind, thoughts, if you think, the thought will be existing. If you don't think, thought will disappear. See, it's all under your control. Some people, they stick to the past and they cannot come out of it. They will continue in the pain for years and years and years because they think they're so important, their feelings are so important, and their thoughts are much more important to the world. But in reality, not. So that's what it is. So that is because of that, they will encourage themselves be in such kind of dependency. And they become slaves of their own thoughts. So such a kind of things will be gone when you come to the health sciences classes. Then because you will lose that dependency, because you will come to know more and more about your soul level, soul knowledge. Because you don't know about your soul, you're staying outside the soul in the physical world. You're just, sticking to the physical world. All the time, if you are outside the home, you never know what's happening inside your home. You come inside the home. Don't stay all the time outside. Come and see what's going on in the home. Which room is where? What's happening with the people in the home? So once you stop dependency on outside, then you will start understanding your soul. So that time you will understand you are not the body, you're not even mind, then you are a soul. See, to understand just that one point, how much struggle you have to undergo and how much sadhana, practice you needed. So all that knowledge, you will get it here. You will get only knowledge and information. Again, I'm telling you, you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to implement in the life and then take the wisdom out of it. Until then, you don't understand this. So the philosophy of dependency will be removed from you because of this health sciences classes. And Chalaka, okay, I told you this before that, Chalaka and all that stuff. And next, so next thing is, okay, regular life counseling. So next tablet is regular life counseling. So that means it is association with your masters. This is called in Telugu, Acharya Sangatyam. So this is not something different from what we had in ancient times. During ancient times, what happens is people are spiritual. In ancient times, if you see, people are all spiritual. They all have gurus. Whatever the experience they get, dreams and everything, they are going to, if they have any pain, at bodily or spiritual level or anything, they're going to gurus only. They're going to gurus and they're telling their experiences, dreams and coincidences and all those things and getting knowledge out of their experience, what is happening and all that stuff. So whatever guru says, that they're implementing and get the wisdom out of it and getting benefit out of that wisdom. So that is how happening. That is like the same thing. Same Guru Sangatyam, now it is called as Acharya Sangatyam. That is association with the master. Okay. So here also they do it. Suppose a person who is suffering from a disease, they can go and open a case sheet with them, counseling case sheet, and they can talk about what are the medicines they are taking at the same time regarding the disease. And also, this Acharya Sangatyam is just like once upon a time how the Guru Sangatyam there, same way they will take you to the next level. Next level in the sense are from body, mind and spiritual level, and they will try to know the cause of your disease or your suffering, any kind of suffering. It's a mental or physical or even life. Not only mental, physical, but in the life also you will get some problems, right? So you don't understand what to do, what not to do. So such kind of things also, these people will help. So that is why it is called regular life counseling. See, this is very important. It's a wonderful opportunity, actually. So they will set up an appointment for every 15 days. They will tell these things. This is nothing surgical. It is all like, it helps you to inner transformation. It helps your inner transformation. Once you start, you need to understand this. So for every 15 days, they will set up an appointment. So when they call you, they go and talk about, how you are getting recovered day by day, day by day, day by day. And they will tell the importance of life. You will know the importance of life counseling. There are so many meditation health centers having this life counseling centers too. At the pyramid centers also, this life counseling will occur. So the masters will be available in many places, or by phone, or by like in person, something like that. So the prescription is important. The medical practice, along with it, this is also keep doing it. So these are all soul scanning. All these tablets, helps you to for you to understand the soul, your own soul, what kind of state of your soul. So good or medium or okay kind of, or it is gone. Something like, you will know the state of your soul, mind, and body. So it is kind of soul scanning, nothing but soul scanning. And Anapanasati meditation helps you for self-healing. There are so many healing processes around the world. You might have known that Reiki is there, some kind of holistic healing processes. There are so many kind of things are there. So those are all like, but this one is self-healing process. Self-healing, and it depends on your own practice and your own interest, time, and intention to transform at inner. It's all depends on you. So next one is the nature tour. That means like, nature tour in the sense like going into the nature and getting the healing energies and getting bliss. When you see a beautiful colors, automatically your soul will feel happy, isn't it? See, what are the characteristics of your soul? The characteristics of your soul is, number one, unconditional love. Number two, peace. Number three, Chidananda Sthiti, ultimate happiness. You don't find these three anywhere outside. You never see Shanti, peace, anywhere. Anywhere in the sense, okay, you think, if nothing happens to you, you think it is peaceful. That is not, but somewhere happens something, right? In that moment, if nothing is happening to you, means you feel it is peace. I'm peaceful. No, that's not true. Peace in the sense, it should be an ultimate peace. So the entire world, somewhere other, something or other happen, then you don't see peace anywhere on the thing unless they get into the spiritual level. So eternal bliss. So peace means eternal bliss. So that is what the nature tours will give you, like, healing energy, from the trees. If you go onto the hills, trekking, what happens is, the hills are so high. So they will have more cosmic power. So that is why, in the spiritual process, the trekking is very important. And going to Himalayas, people, the sacred walks. There is a website called Sacred Walks. They will take to the Himalayas and many other things. There are so many things. There are so many spiritual places. So people can go in a group. So all these sacred walks, that means you get a cosmic power at a higher places. That's why trekking is important. And going into the nature is important because you get a healing energy from all the green trees and all. So that green is important for healing energy, isn't it? So because our healing, the Anahata chakra is green, it shows that, I mean, okay, it is totally different topic. Let's not get into that. So that is why these nature tours are important. So whenever you get a time, you just mix a small trip to somewhere, such a way that you have a lot of greenery and you get healing energy. And during that time also, you focus on the breath. When you focus on the breath, you automatically, the healing energies enter in your body. If not, it won't. And the last one, but not the least, that is spiritual service, spiritual science service. Okay. So spiritual science service, this is a very important tablet actually. So it is equivalent to all 11 tablets. So far, what all you learn. So that means, because why it is spiritual science? Because it's a matter of soul, isn't it? So spiritual science is what it says. What it says is, whatever, if you want something, so Jesus also tells the same. If you want something, you have to first share with others. So that service is like that. So that means even Jesus also says this. If you want love, first you distribute love in your surroundings. You give love, then you gain the love. So if you want money, then, or if you want money, or if you want name and fame, anything. If you want anything, then you do it from the others. You do it to the others. So that is how this spiritual science service will develop. Okay. So what happens because of this? Then what happens? You will understand Aham Brahmasmi. You only God, that you will understand. Because the experiences come like that, such a way that they'll make you to understand. So because our soul always connected to the Purnatma or Paramatma. But we all have our own Purnatmas. So we are just Amsatmas. We came from Purnatma only. So we always will have a connection with him, or with the Purnatma. So, but the thing is, this connection will establish only when you allow yourself to get this connection established. That happens by focusing on the breath and accessing the life energy. If you don't want that path, you don't want to get into spiritual path, this connection will never be established. Once this is established, then only you will understand the spiritual process, what's going on in your soul. You will gain the soul knowledge, wisdom, and also along with it, the health, along with it, wealth, prosperity, everything you will get it when this is spiritually, when you are good, when you are establishing this connection with the Purnatma. If the person doesn't want to get into this path, they will stuck somewhere else in that particular life. Maybe number of births they may take, hundreds and hundreds of births they may take. So days later they may realize. It's up to them. So here, what is the thing you will understand is Aham Brahmasmi. I am the God. I means I at the soul level, not at the body level. So once you establish a connection with your Purnatma, you will understand what you are. So you are a part of him. You are part of Paramatma. So you are the God. I am the God. So these things will happen when you are spiritual science service done. So how you do it? When you have to share with others. And the thing is, next, attention to breath, body, best food is vegetable. Yeah, this is all already talked about this. So, yeah. So this is what regular counseling. Okay, so in the regular counseling, Acharya Sangatyam, So that doctor also called Kula Guru. Okay. So this Kul Guru will help you by many ways. He will do your soul scanning based on your experiences, dreams, and everything. So right now, what all we talked about this, all 12 tablets, work on your soul. It is nothing but soul scanning only. So the same thing, they have to practice more and more to gain the spiritual wisdom. So once they gain the spiritual wisdom, they know how to control the negative thoughts and everything. They never be sick again. So these things, they will help. This regular life counseling. And yeah, so there is a strategies they work on it, because you just started, this is first class, and you will know more and more tablets obviously, right? So then you will see how the strategies, made upon 2 tablets, 3 tablets, 1 tablet, or 5 tablets, 7 tablets, based on the person's requirement, the person's disease and requirement for that disease, to recover from that disease. So all that spiritual strategies and all, Acharya Sangatyam, people, they know what to do and how to do and all this. Strategically, they will move with the patient God to recover him out of the disease. And monthly spiritual prescription will be there, yeah. So every 15 days they meet, and a monthly prescription, like, they will tell how to do, what to do. And so more like, self-healing. So, and personally, people can phone, they can write letters. Nowadays, who will write letters? Email or text messages, and WhatsApp, and home visits if possible. And trekking, yeah, trekking is very important, as I said. And you get a lot of healing vibrations, healing energy. And this is spiritual science service, yes. So this is like, spiritual science service, like, at both the level, you have to share your experiences and all those things, and you will act so that in others' soul will get activated, and they will come into the, so it's all at speech level and also at a writing level. Learners, teachers, yeah. So there will be an opportunity to improve love for the society, and kindness and compassion, etc. Because very important, these things to develop. These are the qualities we say. We need to develop these qualities, because we have come to this earth with a soul plan, right? Some soul plan. So some plan to do something on this earth. For that, what we do is 20% of Sanchita Karma, and present karma is already designed. The prarabdha karma already designed, it never change. But the 20% of Sanchita Karma, that means the karma from other lives. And and some Icha Shakti. With these two, we come here, right? So to implement that soul plan, we need to develop some qualities with the time. Otherwise, you cannot implement the soul plan that you came with, because you need to develop qualities. Those are accessories, important. You fix some, whatever the dining table and all, you need all those screws and everything, right? Just like that, to implement your own soul plan, you need some qualities to develop. Those qualities, how do you develop? Only with the help of society. So society is important. Our family also part of society. So the society, with the help of society only, we develop our skills, we develop our qualities. So it is a very good opportunity, being in the society and becoming spiritual. See, so beautiful, right? Being in the society and using that society for nonsense things, use that society in a useful way. So it's very important. It's a great opportunity. So that is why this Kali Yuga, this is called Kali Yuga, right? Each yuga has its own dharma. In Kali Yuga, once you have to become spiritual, in this Kali Yuga, within including the society, So that is why it is called samsara nirvanam. So this particular, in olden days, vanaprasthasana was there. People, they just leave everything. They're going into forests or somewhere else. And there they will become spiritual and they die there from there to there. That is vanaprasthasana. In that yugas, that is possible. But here now in the Kali Yuga, the thing is samsara nirvana. You have to be with the society to get the dharma, the kama, moksha. So such opportunities you will gain during these spiritual science services, and you will get an opportunity to develop new skills and also qualities for your spiritual growth. Okay. And yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please feel free. Any questions?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. You can unmute, ma'am. Padmini.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So I had few questions, ma'am. So
Yes.
first thing is, I started with the PSSM spiritual tablet. All this started from November end. So I bought pyramid cap. I brought this pyramid to hang in my room, but I exactly don't know how to hang it in my room. Like exact location, I bought it for my bedroom. So should I hang it above my, where I sleep, or in between? I wanted to know about that.
I mean, it is a simply put the cap on your head.
One is cap. I'm daily using it while meditating, but this is about hanging pyramid 2 by 2 feet one.
Oh, okay. Then you need to hang. Yeah, see, such a way that you put some kind of a stick, something from some place, and you hang here, or something like that. You need to make an arrangement.
Can anybody guide me in this? Because my question is, should it be above my head, like while I'm sleeping, or can it be in the center of the room so that the energy will be around the room, or wherever it is focused, wherever the pyramid is
Oh,
hanged?
you can
I
keep
want
it
that
anywhere.
knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, how big it is? It is very big.
2 by 2 feet. That's it.
2 by 2 feet. So it is, just to when you sit there, it covers up to you, right? It doesn't.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah. So wherever you meditate, only at that place you can put it there.
Okay. So whichever focus point I'm on, there I should hang that. That way I
Yes.
have to work it.
Yeah. And but
Okay.
the thing is, it accesses energy, the entire room. But this is mainly, the 2 by 2, just a single person sit under it and do the meditation. So just to use the, yeah.
Yeah. I bought
Can I
two,
add?
one for,
Can I add something?
Yeah, sure.
yes.
I'm Srinivas Rao from Bangalore, and I'm also a spiritual tablet counselor for last 1 year. What I would like to say is, for that 2 feet by 2 feet pyramid, only when you are doing the meditation, you please use it. You can hang it in the middle of the house or wherever. You can sit below that. Now, if there is some healing that has to happen because of illness or anything, then you can tie it over your cot, so that at a height of 5 feet above, if you make it, that spread of the energy will happen, will cover the full body of the person. But make sure that you are not getting over energy, because we are seeing it continuously sitting under the pyramid cap or pyramid. It's extra energy that comes, and then it accumulates the energy in the body. Unless you dispose the extra energy to the mother earth or in the some other way, where you have to expand that accumulated energy. Otherwise, you get into the headache and other such kind of problems. Okay, sit only for
Accumulated
45,
energy will. What are
45
the
minutes to
symptoms
1
of?
hour. 45 minutes to 1 hour, it is fine.
Okay.
At least to
For
start
healing
with.
purpose only, I thought of using it in my bedroom. for
Oh.
health issue only. So
Okay.
I'll do one thing is I'll put it in center of the room so that, instead of right about my head while sleeping, instead of that, in the middle of the room I'll put.
Yes, actually, when you are sleeping,
Mhm.
you receive the cosmic energy. Okay, all our chakras keep receiving the cosmic energy for the healing purpose. That's why normally doctors will suggest that take rest and then you will get healed. Okay,
Mhm.
so now when you are sitting under for the meditation, when you are doing that energy receiving under the pyramid, that is good enough to heal yourself, unless we take up that differently, what is the problem and then what is the solution and how long you have to sit below the pyramid. It's a differently at a different level, we can counseling level we can discuss about that, but for the time being, please use it only for 1 hour or 1.5 hours, as long as you are doing the meditation.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, I need a little bit more knowledge on this because I was planning to put it in my bedroom and kitchen. And other thing about which was really concerning was we are non-vegetarian, and but I am
Okay.
vegetarian. So I'm vegan. I'm trying to be vegan, not completely. I would be.
I do pyramid vastu also, and I use the pyramids for the healing purpose in several ways actually. So probably sometime differently we can connect and then we can discuss more about that, how to use.
Yes, sir. Please guide me, sir. Yes, I need because I was otherwise, straight away going to put up in my house. Good that you brought this up. Yeah, I would
Okay.
like to touch base on this with you.
Any
And
questions?
then, yes,
Any
ma'am,
more
I have a
questions?
question.
Any more questions
Yes,
related to the topic that I talked? If not, I
yes,
can wrap.
ma'am, I do have. Yeah. One is this book reading you told during the silence. And right now I'm trying to, do silence through, speech silence I'm doing. But thoughts wise silence I'm having hard time doing. So to avoid thoughts, can I do book reading?
You can do book reading. The most important thing is
Swadhyaya.
when you do book reading or book reading. Silence means both the silences, outer silence and inner silence. Means no thoughts. Thoughtless state is important. For that, you need to focus on the breath.
Okay.
Even you are washing something in the kitchen, just focus on your breath.
Okay.
So that is how you can stop the
I'm having hard time, ma'am, because I was advised to do that by GK sir also. I'm under counseling with him. So he told me to do breath, and plus I had this question I want to ask him, but later next session I might ask. So I thought if I'm having focusing issue with focusing on my breath, let me do as of now book reading so that focusing on books instead of focusing of unwanted thoughts. I thought like that. Is
Okay,
that
if you
good and
can do
healthy?
that, yeah, if when you're reading it and when you lost in that reading, that is good.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
good. You have to read spiritual books.
Mhm.
As I said, how to develop the spiritual wisdom. You follow that thing, then you will become busy automatically. You're reading and you try to connect the important things for you. Then where your soul is connecting. So those things writing and implementing and getting the wisdom out of it. You will become busy and it takes you to the next level. Yeah, that's also good.
Okay. Okay. And I want to know more about the 7 bodies and the Nirvanika body, about all these things. Is there
Yeah,
any article or book on that?
Yeah. You will get to know, in the next classes.
Eventually in this session only? Okay.
Not
Then that's
necessarily. Eventually, in this course, you will come to know
Ah.
more. And yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
Because that
And
context, that is why I mentioned that. Otherwise, you will come to know all those things. Yes, sir.
okay. And the next question is about this health science, the tablet 9. In that you mentioned about 0 to 100 steps. I didn't get that point. I think there was a glitch in the network also. I missed out, I think so, when you were explaining.
That one is so that is actually from during these classes, what happens, you will understand many things actually. You will understand many things about your soul level and soul knowledge and all the stuff. So then the shunyam, like, from nirvanic body, so you will not have a much distance. That means so whatever the health science classes you will understand and you implement and get the wisdom. So that means you will be free of most of your karmas, most of the negative aspects that you developed, the negative alochanalu, the sickness inside of the bodies and all that stuff will be free of. So you will not have much, like you will be close to the nirvanic body. So that's what it means. It's not that much.
Okay. Okay. And again, I wanted to know about this Chalakadu,
That is
Shravanadu.
another tablet. That also I can get to know. It is just a glimpse. Remember and write down. That's all.
Okay, these 2 points I'll keep it for later. One is about
Actually,
the 7
everybody
bodies.
see. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
basically, if you started in the beginning, everybody is a chalaka sthiti. That means, they don't know anything about the spiritual process, and then they are not interested also much about it. So from there, they become Sravanudu. That means they'll start listening. After that, they will Grahakudu. They start grasping and start doing practices. Then next, Bodhakudu. Whatever they gain knowledge and experience and everything, they start Bodhinchadam. They will talk outside, Jnana Seva. They will share with others all that spiritual wisdom and spiritual knowledge and Seva and everything. So then once that stage also completed, Paripurnanga completed, then they become Shasanadu. They can, once they say anything, the entire world will be after them. Patriji, Sadguru, and these look at them. How it's all over the world. The entire world, even Patriji is not here now, not to today, but still it's going on. So Sasanadu stage. So like that, the spiritual growth will be like that. This is just remember this thing, and later you will get to know more and more when the course is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a question. So thanks a lot for the session. So you said about optimal diet. So we have to give input in a way that it gives energy to all the 5 senses.
Yes.
So if you could elaborate a bit about that, it would be helpful.
Optimal diet in the sense, not only the food, in the form
Mhm.
input, like, through your alochana, through your thoughts and everything. So what kind of input you are giving to your brain, that's also important. Optimal diet in this is, food is important, and also the way you think, the way you operate yourself towards a situation, towards a person, towards an incident, all those things. Everything, like, we are so vulnerable. We are so vulnerable for this negative aspects. And moreover, the problem is when you focus on the negative aspect, the energy follows that. And not only just gaining negative energy, our energies also gets drained out. So this problem also there. That is why we have to be optimal. So in the world, we see a lot of pain. So how can I should not respond? That question also will be there. Yes, you have to respond. There's nothing wrong to respond to it, but don't bind to it. Do not react and bind to it. So that is how we have to optimize our thing also. So what to think, what not to think also can be like, we need to understand, you have to be differentiate. So responding towards it, not to bind. Thinking towards it, we should know what is thinking, not to not thinking. So we need to optimize each and every aspect of our life. So that is, and food also very important, because some kind of a food, it aggravates our hormones and all. So we should know our physiology completely. So that is also important. So that is why everybody, irrespective of whether they're biology students or not, everybody have to read some kind of knowledge everyone should get about physiology, human physiology. So that's what everything will tell. So you do not need to, know so deeply, but things, what is liver and why the liver, how it works. So what is required to keep that so good? What kind of food is required? Something like that. So this kind of general knowledge always helps everybody to keep ourselves fit.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. But then, what my question was, you said like eyes, and then the way how we see, and then listening through ears, and then our taste, the
Yeah,
touch, and these five senses, how it can be covered.
yeah. See, the thing is, we are accessing everything from the physical world using these five senses, right? So nose, eyes, ears, skin. So because these are the only sense, the parts outside, and it access. Suppose if you close your eyes, you don't see most of the stuff. You listen only. If you close your ears and eyes, it's well and good. And mouth also, don't talk. Very, very well and good, right? So we are gaining lot of unnecessary things because of these five senses. We don't know how to use them. So that is what I said in that context. So the
Got it.
same the karmendriyas, like legs, head. So whatever we see, automatically what happens is there is no control on our Arishad Vargas, the desires will come. Then automatically the legs will walk there. The hands will go there. So all these kind of things. So what to do, what not to do. Do's list, do not list. So these things we need to work on it. And according to that, we should be able to use our five senses, the jnanendriyas and also the karmendriyas. So that is also comes under optimal diet.
Okay. Thanks, ma'am.
Can I add?
Yes, sir. Sure.
What I would like to say here is that while we are going through the reading of Bhagavad Gita or any following the spiritual practices, immediately after that, if we are watching TV, we get all the news, unnecessary news, and then all the pictures, whatever we see. Then again we listen, and we get involved ourselves in the unnecessary conversations with the people. So like on it could be on the war, or it could be on the people, or it could be some negative events that has happened. So we should stop all those things. Or madhya marga, it is called the midway. Optimal is midway. Okay, so don't involve in all those things where your mind and thoughts get uh, corrupted or culminated because of the negative energies that are coming from hearing, seeing, and talking from others. That is where we also say that optimal diet and silence. So maybe 1 hour per day, or sometime weekly, one full day in a week, we should observe silence, cut off from the other people talking unnecessarily, and then listening to unnecessary news or comments. Such kind of things we should stop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you. So who next? Manasa, Netherlands.
Yeah. Thank you for the wonderful session, ma'am. So from few months I've doing this meditation. I have a doubt like sometimes when I'm meditating, I can't even concentrate on my breath. Means I can go into the blank state, but I sometimes doubt myself whether I'm breathing or not. I get into this state many times. Like and even when I'm doing some work or something, that time also if I'm getting some thoughts and all, if I try to concentrate on my breath, I'll feel like whether I'm breathing or not. So I can go into the blank state, but I cannot concentrate on the breathe. So
See,
Or
actually, these things will happen when you are in a meditative state. But immediately, soon you concentrate, you don't know you are not unable to feel whether breath is there. That won't happen immediately. Immediately when you sit down, or so so you feel that even during when you're working also, you feel that when you breathe or not, that means what's happening is your soul is indicating you. Actually, once upon a time, it was happening with me because before this getting into spiritual path, I was thinking that I was getting suffocated. So I just opened the windows and I was putting my face outside and trying to breathe, So actually, the soul is indicating you, saying that it needs energies. It is getting suffocated inside. So then later
Mhm.
I understand that, with the time,
Mhm.
but initially I was not understanding. So that's what it is. Even once in a while, that means when we are so many thoughts are generating and our energies are getting drained, what happens is it indicates, the body will indicates that way. So
Okay.
So you need to continue the meditation, whatever. I think you said you are doing the meditations, right? You try to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the things in the right way, and
Okay.
the body is indicating that what it needs. That's what it is.
You also
Okay.
feel that time lapse when you are doing the meditation. You feel that you are
Mhm.
not taking the breath, and at the same time you also feel that you have not done a lot of meditation and I opened my eyes. But by the time half an hour or 1 hour would have passed, that means a state where you are while you are observing the breath. The idea here is when we are observing, the mind calms down totally so that the time passes like anything. Okay, so we don't have to feel bad or anything that I am not observing, not able to observe, but that is what happens in general. The
Mm.
meditation that happens, that one. And while doing any other work, you don't have to observe your this one. Concentrate in your activity, so that is automatically you are getting a concentration on your other activity. Okay, while doing the regular work also, so we see after doing some, we take a deep breath.
Yeah.
After half an hour of something, we feel that it doesn't mean we are not taking breath. During while doing the work, you don't have to focus on your breath. Focus on your work, and you are able to concentrate more and better on the work. Okay, so
Mm.
the passively the breathing keeps happening, but the focus is on your work, not on the breath while you doing the work. Either by driving also, or cooking, or working on a computer. So don't focus on your breath. In between, you take a deep breath. That is itself gives you a lot of relaxation and lot of energy. It will give you. And if you want, if you know the meditation, pranayama, just take 3-4 rounds of deep breath and deep pranayama
Mhm.
every 1 hour or half an hour. If you take it, your energy throughout the day will be very high, so that you don't get tired easily.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be concentrating, but sometimes, say, I'll be loaded with many thoughts. That time, I try to concentrate on my breath. That time, I do get this feeling whether I can't observe the breath, even
It's a
whether I'm
common
breathing.
process. It's a
Yeah.
common thing.
Okay, okay. And even when I sit for meditation, say for example, I'll fix a time that I should do for 45 minutes or 1 hour, something like that. So even when I sit for meditation, sometimes I'll go into the blank state. Yeah, I cannot concentrate on the breath. That's what I can see from many days. So sometimes I doubt whether I'm doing meditation in a right way or not.
No,
So
we are not doing meditation. Meditation is happening to us. That's what we learned. Okay, we only
yeah,
sit and try to focus on the breath, but the meditation
yeah,
has to happen on its own. Okay, so just keep
yeah.
doing it. Don't think too much about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and one
Thank
more question I have is like, yeah, is there any group meditation in Europe timings that is happening currently? Because I'm doing meditation individually. So if any group is there, if you can give me that link, that would be helpful, either for morning or the evening, so that I can also join and do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think group meditations are happening. Probably Gauthami Garu or maybe
Yeah,
Alekhya Garu,
you
whoever
must
is,
have,
they can
you,
share the links. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Gautami garu. Yeah, you are telling something.
yeah, yeah, it is the same, Andy. So, you guys must have some mentors, right? So you keep be in contact with the coordinators and the mentors. So they will be able to give you all this information.
Okay, for me, I did not receive any mentor or anything. I just got added to the group. Yeah,
Really? Okay. So probably, I will put a word with them, with
yeah.
with Alekhya Garu and Seema and all. So so you are from Manasa. What is your last name?
Manasa Jairam. Manasa,
Jairam.
yeah,
Okay, Manasa
yeah,
Jairam from Netherlands, right?
from Netherlands.
I'll put a word with them. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. And one more last question is like when it comes to the vegetarian food. So currently I'm a vegetarian, but when it comes to the garlic, it's like I'm not able to, avoid it. Or say when I go to
Yeah,
others' place or
and slowly you reduce it. Slowly. Actually, garlic and onion, they are
Mhm.
non-pranic, non-pranic healing. That means, it forms blocks. It forms blocks in your pranamaya kosha. That means that is a etheric body. So you will gain the life energies and it enters into your pranamaya kosha and it goes into all your chakras. So there it creates blocks. So that is why what you do is at a time if you can't leave garlic and slowly instead of 3 or 4 and reduce keep reduce 1 2 something like that. So then slowly you just completely you stop it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think no one is there. No one is there. That is. Narande? Alekhya garu?
Ma'am, one question.
Yes.
Yes. So Manas Garu told about this meditation. She doesn't feel the breath, she told. I also go through the same thing. Like, I don't, it's not about not feeling the breath, but for me, it's like I feel I can't breathe. I feel very difficult to focus. Not about focusing. I can't breathe. I feel suffocated while meditating when I sit for meditation. Why that happens, actually? It's not always it happens, but some days I feel really suffocated.
Maybe you are
And
little bit, looks like you are getting scared. Like, see, the thing is when the acts, when you are sitting in the meditation and when you are doing it properly, the life energies will come to you to enter into your body. So that time, if you have a doubt or if you resist by any means, if you resist that, either by doubting or either by fear, I getting scared, how what happens to me, or
actually, I'm resisting the thoughts. I try to focus so hard. Might be, is that the thing which is
no,
making me?
I'm talking about resisting the energies. Then what happens is it will try hard on you to enter inside. So, but you are resisting it. So that time also things may happen. And the second thing is do not resist your thoughts. All you need to do is just to focus on your breath. If you are resist your thoughts, what happens is you are applying force on it. That should not be there. This is a very natural process. You just focus on breath. So what these things happen. See, once the life energies are entering in your body, wherever you have unnecessary energies accumulated in the body, any of the bodies, any 7 bodies, what it does was, it will try to bring it out, throw it out. Okay. So during that time, what happens? You will get so much of thoughts. So think that you're releasing them off. Let the thoughts release. So,
Okay.
so that is also possibility to happen. Maybe that is happening. So during that meditation, you're getting so many thoughts, even you are focusing on the breath means you have sarikani energies, like, the energies which are not right for you. Those energies are accumulated in some of your bodies, or maybe all 7 bodies. We don't know. So that time what happens is, it brings out everything. That time also you will get this chance. So whatever it is a natural process. Do not resist, just focus on the breath and just observe what's going on with you.
So I should not do any resistance, like forcing my, thoughts also, resisting my thoughts also. It's kind of, resistance. So I should avoid that also. Let it be.
Yeah. So don't any kind of force. Any kind of force.
Okay.
That doesn't
Not audible.
group your cheeks. Relax.
Not audible.
Okay. Yeah, it is audible. Okay, na? Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
The session was really great. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. And
Thank
if there are
you.
no more questions,
All
then can
right,
I
then
end the session today?
yeah.
Okay, then. Thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining briefly hot well tablets.
Yeah. Thank you.